So I'm just going to quickly fire through a bit of rig talk, the rig that's been successful for me on this session. It's the 360. You'd have seen me use this rig numerous times on Fox Productions in the past. It's something that I believe that carp just simply can't deal with when they suck it in. It gives lovely presentation because it's a small pop-up, so where I'm fishing tight to the island margins, there's going to be a bit of leaf debris and stuff, so having just a slight pop-up, I don't want it miles off the deck, but I do want to ensure I've got presentation over a little bit of chod. Hook bait is a Ester Fruit Cream pop-up. That's on a mini hook ring swivel and it's trapped on the shank of the hook between two hook beads. The hook itself is a size 5 medium curve, the perfect hook for this rig, and then that is attached to a size 11 flexi ring swivel. The boom is made from 25-pound Cortex, and on the end of the boom is one of the Edges rig links with a tungsten sleeve pushed over the top. This just allows me to change the 360 section very easily. So if I want to put a new one on a can, or if I want to swap over to something like a hinge stiff rig, I can literally just unclip the 360 rig, clip on one of the ready tied chod rigs, and then I've got a hinge stiff rig. Blob a tungsten putty halfway along the boom section just to help pin it down. I've then got one of the XL anti-tangle sleeves from the Edges Naturals range. I always use the XL sleeves, even when using quite short rigs. I just think, why would you not? It's just more guaranteed that you're going to not get a tangle, more separation from your tubing or your leader or whatever you're using in any situation. And as I'm dropping from a bait boat and I'm also using a bait spoon in the edge and stuff, when you're dropping in them situations, I think having that extra long boom is just helping to guarantee everything separates as it's falling through the water. The lead setup, very simple again. This is the slick size 7 lead clip in the Naturals. And then I've got 2 foot, which is the fishery rule, minimum of 2 foot, 24 inches of the Edges Naturals anti-tangle tubing. And then at the end of the anti-tangle tubing, I've just added a big blob of tungsten putty just to ensure that that is pinned down. Like I said, these fish are riggy. I want the tubing pinned down again, because I'm fishing up the shelf quite often to the island. I want to slacken my line off, and I want to make sure that this tubing is coming down the shelf and not coming off the bottom at an angle, and the fish are going to bump into it. I'm going to get false indication, potentially spook them. Even worst case scenario, they could drag the lead down the shelf. My hook can then get impeded on something. It's just not the ideal situation. So having this last few feet pinned down for me is key. It's a non-negotiable in the setup that I'm fishing. So that's the presentation. Like I say, so far it's done me the 40-pound fish, and it's also done me the scraper 30 as well. So yeah, so far so good. 2 bites, 2 landed.